Well, it's a Thursday. I'm back out here at the old chicken coop, Brooder. It's an integrated little project. Um, and I made a video the other day about starting laying it out. And well, the next day I looked at it and said, went down the wrong road. So today I'm starting over. Let me show you what we got so far. So, okay, this is what I did the other day. I tried to lay it out this way. As you can see, my 2x4s are nice and straight. They're about as straight as a circle. And going both directions, by the way. And this one ain't much better. Over here, it's a little straighter, but not much. And about the only thing that's right is this board right here. This is gonna be one of the boards for the chicken coop area. I am primarily interested in the brooder area because we got chicks in the house and they're quickly becoming feathered. So, they're not there yet. But anyway, I got to get this thing built. So what I do is take this all apart and come at it from a different direction because this ain't gonna work. The concrete blocks are too far out. The only thing that I got that's really right is my square. So I'll use it and I'll square up against these posts. And whether they're straight with each other or not, I don't know. And right now, what I want to do is I got to reset my blocks, get them leveled out again, and get a deck on this, on the brooder area, get a deck on this, and then I can start working on the coop. Right now, I got to get the brooder going. So I don't know how much this is going to get done because I just can't put 8 hours into it. I have to give 8 hours to the man because this is the only way I'm going to be able to afford to do any of this. So, okay, let me work on this. All right, so, like I said, I'm going to come at this from a different direction. I took all that other stuff down. Those blocks are level to each other. And now, because this block right here, they're level to those blocks back there. And I'll set my floor joist on there. And I'll make it frame. I'll square it up and deck it. Let's try to get that done for dark. Alright, so I'm going to use the standard 16-inch center, but on the face, the front inch side of the brooder house, I'm going to set a joist between the posts. And then I'm going to attach a wing on either side of that joist to extend it out. And because, like I said, this is a chicken coop, a brooder. It's not a mansion or anything like that. But anyway, I'm going to use some standard stuff. But that one is going to be 83 3/4. So I got the center mark, my 4-foot mark right here. And I'll take half of 83 3/4, which is 3/4. Half of that is 3/8. So half of 83 is 40. And then you got your 3, that's 1.5 inches. And then you add 3/8 to that. So let me get back to you because I'm not good with math. Alright, so it's not perfectly square, but it's mostly square. I think it missed it by just a little bit. I've adjusted it about as much as I'm going to, I think. Get some more floor joist cut. You can see the bottom edge of this triangle is square with the front face of it, and the other side is square with the other side. So now what I'll do is I'll take my 10-footers. I think these are 10-footers. Yeah, these are my 10-footers right here. So I'll take down But before I do, I'm going to take a 2x4 and I'm going to fill this gap with 2x4. I'm going to lay it flat. And that's the same thickness as that post. I'll do that on both sides, be like a wing. My floor inside won't be exactly 8 foot, but it'll be fairly close because I'll run the plywood out to the back edge of this post right here, and that's pretty close to 8 foot. So when I get the floor in, when I get the floor all the way in, what I'll do is I'll take the wings of that one out there and I'll whack it off with a sawzall because it's not exactly where it needs to be. It's a little bit too long. Like I said, it's not exactly 8 foot. But another way I'm going to measure it for square is to go with the factory cut on the plywood. I'm going to assume that the machine knows what it's doing, and I'll get a square cut off of that. So, okay, I still got a little bit of time before I get run out of light. So let's do this. Okay, so I run out of battery. Got that far, and it said, nope, I'm done. And when your tools tell you how long you're going to work. So anyway, my 16-inch was going to put this space here small. So I split it. I just gave it 13 inches. That way I didn't have to cut but one more floor joist. But like I said, I ran out of battery. So now I'm done. That's the way life is. I got one good battery. Barely. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to backfill these holes around these blocks a little bit. And it's basically all I can do. I wanted to throw some deck on it, but that didn't happen for me. So here we are. I've got the plan. Now I just got to get it done. Peace, guys. Okay, I just had to see what it looked like. So, even though I can't screw it down, even though I don't have the joist over there all the way down, I am officially standing inside our new chicken brooder, feed storage, shed, whatever this thing's going to be. Going to have brooder in here, two different brooders. Then there's going to be a chicken coop over there. Yeah, I'm excited to show you how this is all going to work out for us. Like I said, I'm going to have to trim it off a little bit, but not by much. Not by much. So anyway, sun is setting, the clouds are rising, and my day is done. I did backfill it a little bit and tamped it down a little bit. I'm going to have to do a little more. This right here is going to be a fence, basically. It's going to be a wall, but it's going to be a fence. I'm going to go run down through there. Yeah. It'll be all cockeyed because there's a fence post down there and there's that post right there. So, it's going to be... And I don't drink, but I could pretend like I'm a drunk homesteader when I put the fence in. It's going to be as straight as a circle. Anyway, I got deck laying down.